What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today. Gonna be using this Nasty Plot 3 attacks Togekiss set right here with the Expert Belt. I actually never knew that it had base 120 special attack. I thought it was like base 100, so definitely very excited to see that, and it should be a ton of fun to use. It has the ability to lure the Steel types for some of the other Pokemon on our team, just because they might switch that and you can Nasty Plot up and then Fire Blast them out of there. Or Sphere does knock out Tran and T-Tar after the Nasty Plot, and then Air Slash just for general stab, 60% chance to flinch with Serene Grace, which is definitely very nice. And the rest of the team is just Power Up Punch Lopunny right here. Pretty standard set. I actually didn't know that Power Up Punch was standard now, so I figured we could go ahead and try that out. I haven't used it since it became standard, and this mon definitely appreciates Togekiss's ability to get rid of Steel types, so definitely very good right there. Icium Z Kyurem-Black right here definitely helps the Volt turn support, and it can get rid of stuff like Mew, which Mew can kind of Mega Lopunny pretty easily, so you can get a nice surprise KO with that. And then Defog Tapu Koko right here, we needed a Defogger, and these two are obviously weak to Stealth Rocks right now, and I was thinking of making this a Shikaberry Landorus Tealer, but it opted to go against that, just because we can switch in our own Landorus to Landorus T, and Kyurem-Black threatens that out pretty well, so just going with Magnet 3 attacks Defog. Then our final two Pokemon right here, just Volturn Core of Rocks, Landorus T with HP Ice, and Assault Vest Magearna, which does switch into Ash Greninja. So that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me, of course, and I'll be right back with our first game. Alright, we got a game right here. We're going to be facing a Rain team with a Tapu Lele plus Hawlucha Core for our first game right now. Togekiss can definitely do work. Unfortunately, our Fire Blast is weakened in the rain, so we won't be able to hit Jirachi as hard, but we pretty much get a kill with our Kyurem-Black if we lead with it. Except he could pivot into Jirachi, I guess. I'm actually going to lead off here with my Lopunny, as he's going to lead off with Tapu Lele. I don't know whether this is Scarf or not. I'm just going to go directly into my Assault Vest Magearna. I feel like he might pivot out into... Actually, he doesn't pivot switch into this at all. And Jirachi won't take the hit very well. It definitely won't take return into High Jump Kick. So I feel like if he Scarf, he just stays in. He goes Jirachi anyway, which is totally fine. I don't want this thing getting weakened with Iron Head, so I'm just going to go here into my Landorus T. I definitely do want to preserve its health for the Tapu Lele. So he goes ahead and U-turns out. I'm assuming Pelipper is coming out, yeah. Which is totally fine with me. Do I need health on this? I kind of need to keep it healthy for Swampert. I'm going to go Togekiss as a mid-ground right here, as he's just going to throw off a Scald, which doesn't do a ton of damage. And what I can do now is just Air Slash. I can also Nasty Plot if I'm really expecting something. I'm just going to Air Slash, though. Jirachi is going to come out, and it takes a bit of damage. And I think it's Scarf based on that. I'm just going to go back to my Landers. We waste Rain turns, and he might take more Helmet. Yeah, there's the Iron Head. And this will allow me to get up my Stealth Rocks. Now, assuming we can break through, which he's going to go directly back out into Pelipper, which is totally fine. We do see Damper Rock. I'll just go back to Togekiss right here. Goes right for another Scald. What I'll do right here is actually... I'll just Air Slash again. I don't care if he goes back to Jirachi. I do want damage on that thing for my Mega Lopunny potential. And I feel like this time he might stay in. Yeah, and that does over half. And we do get that Serene Grace flinch right there, which is definitely very great. 60%. The way I see Togekiss is, if you flinch one, it's not really hacks because the odds are in your favor. If you flinch twice, that's when it starts to get more sketchy. But I know he's going to switch out, but I have to Air Slash anyway. And Rain is actually down now, so I can Fire Blast this thing. The thing is, I know that it's Scarf, so I just go back to Lando every time. No point in letting this go down. It might be able to live a Mach Punch from Breloom at that percentage, which is definitely cool. I think he'll prioritize getting up Rocks eventually. Actually, isn't this a Rocker? I guess Pert could be as a Rocker, because it's a Scarf. Goes for U-turn. Alright, Pelipper again. It could roost on me. But at this point, Jirachi is out of the way, which is definitely very good for Kyurem. The moment Kyurem comes out, I get a kill with it. So he goes Pelipper. I don't think I outspeed. And even if I did, I would not be able to do what I needed to. I'm not going Togekiss right here. I think I just stay in. Because the only thing I needed this for was... Well, I guess it could still be useful for Swampert. That's the thing. I think I could pivot to Tapu Koko pretty safely, but that just invites in that. Kyurem can come out. Definitely doesn't want to get Scald burnt. And it could probably take a hit from Swampert too. You know, I'm going to forego the Togekiss now. Yeah, there's the Defog. I figured that might come out. I'm assuming Jirachi will be the sack now. And then Pert will come out. Which is not that big of a deal to me. I just sack and then go... He goes hard Pert. I'm surprised that he would value the Jirachi at 7% that much, but I guess maybe it's a win condition for him flinching down late game. But I will go... I could just sack this, but there's no reason not to go Landorus T. Yeah, he's gonna Waterfall, and I'm actually gonna keep this mon healthy, just because I do want to preserve the Rocky Helmet for the Jirachi's Iron Head flinch shenanigans late game, and we definitely take a Stone Edge from this percentage now. So the thing is, does Ice Beam kill? Because we don't have a ton of investment. So if Ice Beam doesn't kill, I think I'll just fire off my Z move no matter what. Let's calc this. If Ice Beam kills, then I'm definitely clicking that. If not, then I'll have to fire off my Z move, which will definitely be unfortunate. That's not the correct set. We want the Sub-Zero Slammer set against Swampert. Rain Sweeper. Ice Beam does not kill, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fire off my Z move right here. Sacks off the Breloom. Interesting play. I could have definitely... Actually, I'm pretty sure Ice Beam wouldn't have killed its Sash too, so he can definitely Mach Punch me. Will this Ice Punch? We live that. I know we do. And we're able to get rid of that mon right there. So we weaken the Swampert, which is definitely great for Fake Out pressure from Lopunny as well. The thing is, Swampert's still a gigantic problem. I shouldn't have let him get off that damage. I don't know what I was doing right there. Jirachi can come out now? Yeah. This is tough. I think I just sack off Togekiss, then go out into something... I go Lando every time. Because if he gets up rocks, I trade. Healing Wish. Into what? Pelipper? Back to Swampert, but... I'll just U-turn out on the Pelipper, and then make sure that this thing doesn't get back in safely. It's kind of a series of plays right here, because I know Pelipper can come out. And if I catch it, that means it's going to be its last rain opportunity. I'm just going to Rocks up. He's going to Waterfall on this, which is... I'm honestly fine with that. Because he doesn't have any Togekiss switch-ins, and Togekiss will outspeed this. And we have very high flinch potential right now. So what I'll do is go ahead and Air Slash right here, as he's going to sack off Pelipper, which makes sense. Sucks that we had to lose the Intimidate right there, but that mon is a weakened, and it pretty much has to come out right now. And I don't mind sacking a few mons just to deal with that. I'll go ahead and sack off my Kyurem first. It's super healthy though, that's the thing. We might have lost Swampert, unfortunately. This guy's team has so much pressure between Scarf Jirachi, the Terrain Core. Okay, how can I deal with this? He has too many rain turns. I'm pretty sure he just wins. This is where Shikoku... Well, he would just Waterfall through that anyway. Alright, we'll stall out the rain, and then we will go with that. So I just Fake Out. I don't think I have enough turns yet, regardless. So 5 turns of rain, 4 sacks. But he'll have to use turns to sack, so... What do I preserve for last is the thing. I think I preserved Tapu Koko for last. Yeah, I think we have a way out of here. And it's going to require sacking quite a few Pokemon. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and Fake Out right here. Get a bit more damage off, which is good. Now I go Magearna on the Waterfall, so we actually get to waste multiple turns right there, which is really good for me. The problem is if it's Scarf Lele, I lose, but it's the risk I have to take. I just go for Flare Cannon. He's going to Waterfall, and finally we can get rid of this thing. Fake Out right here, and I think we might be actually able to win this, because it's going to come down to whether it's Scarf Lele. If it's not, then we might be fine. He goes out into Tapu Lele. Actually, smart decision, because that probably takes a hit from my Tapu Koko. And I can't let this get weakened. I should have returned right there. Ah, he got it. I didn't think about doubling out on the Fake Out. I mean, if it's Scarf, I guess we'll find out here and it won't matter anyway. Wait, what? Back to Pert. Did he expect my double into Tapu Koko? I guess we caught that, but he goes Hawlucha now. Which Hawlucha will not be able to set up on Tapu Koko. I'll just go hard Tapu Koko now, because I do need my Lopunny around for that Tapu Lele, so... Unless he's Poison Jab right here, which would be a pretty interesting set, we might be fine. He is Poison Jab, okay, so he had it anyway. If it was Poison Jab Koko, he would have been able to win. Alright, I guess I'll just Fake Out. And then he'll knock me out here with Acrobatics. So that is going to be GG. I'll drop a GG in the chat. Very well played by that guy. He had a lot of weird tech on his team, such as the Poison Jab Hawlucha. If it was not Poison Jab Hawlucha and I got that T-Bolt off, we would have won with T-Bolt into an attack from Mega Lopunny on the Tapu Lele. Assuming it was not Scarf, but... Well, I guess we'll never know that the Tapu Lele was Scarf. But either way, pretty interesting first game right there. And I'll be right back with another one. Alright, got another game right now. Unfortunate first matchup right there. Rain is definitely just a tough matchup. If I find it again, I'll just keep Kyurem-Black at full next time. But I'm curious as to why there wasn't any Kingdra. This guy's a Staraptor though, which might be a final Gambit lead. I'm just going to try to get up rocks early, but he might lead Gren too. I'm going to do it anyway because we can switch into Magearna. He leads Ferrothorn, which is totally fine with me. We'll probably see either rocks trade right here or Leech Seed. if I had to guess. I actually just realized we're actually using two Cynthia Pokemon back to back too. We used Lucario yesterday and we were using a Togekiss today. And I'm pretty sure she had both. She definitely had Lucario, Togekiss, and I think she definitely had a Garchomp. And then Spiritomb, Melodic Roserade, yeah. So we traded rocks, as I said. And then when you battled her on Undella Town in Gen 5, she actually traded some of her Pokemon for Gen 5 Pokemon, from what I remember. Don't go Magearna, because it's my Gren check. Togekiss can actually win. It can actually flinch stuff down too. Definitely don't want to do that. Tapu Koko doesn't really do anything here. He has a Donphan and a thingy, the Ferrothorn. So I'm just gonna go out into this on the lead sheet. And honestly, I'm just gonna defog, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna defog right here because I don't want these hazards staying up. As much as it annoys me, I don't mind. The thing is, he's just gonna click rocks right here, so I'm just gonna volt out. Because I know he's clicking rocks, or he's clicks power up, actually. Weird play. I'm just gonna go ahead and click Earthquake then, and start weakening this thing. It's not gonna be able to do much to me, and it can only lead sheet Protect Stall. So there's a lead sheet. Now I'm gonna switch out into Kyurem on the Protect. And he's at -2, so we can definitely take this on. There's the Protect. I think he's gonna Protect again. Scouting for my Z move, so I'm just gonna Ice Beam right here. There's the Protect, and now I can fire off the Z move, and ideally make something happen right now. He might also expect HP Fire and go out into Tran, though, that's the thing. But he saw that my initial play was Ice Beam, so I'm hoping he's lured to stay in right now. If he goes Tran, it'll definitely be unfortunate. He's gonna go Feeny, which is gonna take a ton of damage from this. And that's gonna help out my Mega Lopunny and my Togekiss a lot. Yeah, it takes a good amount. And I can just Fusion Bolt now. Even if he goes back to Ferrothorn, we won't take Iron Barb's damage due to Teravolt, which is really good for me. And he actually doesn't deal with this at all. I mean, what does he bring in after? He goes Ferrothorn again. Which makes sense, because I don't take damage, and he gets lefties, and he kind of walls me here, so I'm going to go ahead and switch out here into my Landorus T on the lead sheet. And I'll just sack this Mon off and then go Togekiss. Maybe he'll expect me to try to flinch him down somehow. Alright, ideally he doesn't get the double Protect, so that way he's not at full health when I go down. Maybe I'll actually switch out into Staraptor too. Donphan, I'll take the damage on Donphan. Not sure why you would go that turn, but that's fine. Togekiss can come out. He might have Ice Shard. That's probably the best thing he can hit me with, though. We're gonna go Togekiss, Nasty Plot up, and then Aura Sphere, the incoming Tran, I think. Because, yeah, he goes Tran. Aura Sphere should be able to knock this out, unless he's Chople. Or he's Scarf Tran and Flash Cannons me right here. Yeah, get out of there. Togekiss finally doing some work with the Nasty Plot set. Alright, Gran comes out. I don't think this knocks me out with anything. Wait, Togekiss has good Spit F. Ice Beam, Protean Ice Beam? That'll do it. Okay, I was expecting Battle Bond with, like, it's Life Orb Protean. Okay, I was expecting Battle Bond with some sort of set right there, but that's honestly alright. The Tapu Koko is going to completely destroy him, along with Mega Lopunny. Does Power Punch knock him out from that range? Because if it does, I'm pretty sure Lopunny comes in and wins. Gran. Let's just say it's Scarf, because Power Punch is going to be super effective regardless. Power Punch can, in fact... Well, we take an Ice Beam, no matter what. And Power Punch has a roll, and even if it doesn't knock him out, we can... I'll Fake Out first, actually. I really want a Power Punch right here. I gotta Fake Out. Goes Feeny. I really wanted to Power Punch, but it's whatever. I'll just go right here for the return. Knock that out the Finny, which is definitely good. Let's see what his next response is. Either Scarf Staraptor or Donphan, yeah. I guess he could have gone Scarf Grand there too, but I still can't sack off Magearna. I can go Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is actually a good win con too. Alright, we'll make the Kyurem-Black play just because we can definitely take any attack into Ice Shard, I'm pretty sure. And he's going to spin my hazards away, which is not even that big of a deal. And honestly, I'm doubling out right here into Lopunny, expecting Farah. Alright, let me Fake Out. Goes for Protect, okay. I'll just High Jump Kick here. No point in doing anything else. It'll do the most damage to this thing, and it's definitely my best play. He's going to go Donphan, which hopefully this puts him in range of Power Up Punch. It's unfortunately not going to. But what I can do right here is just Let's return. I really want to high jump kick again. Just expecting. And there's no reason not to high jump kick here. It catches Ferrothorn, and if I miss, then it's just whatever. Which we don't miss right there. We got a crit. Okay, I thought he crit his Ice Shard, but the thing is, Staraptor's definitely a giant problem, assuming he'll double edge right here. I don't sec this off. I go Magearna. Take the U-turn. Okay, we could have actually stayed in and just high jump kicked for another Mon. Alright, Ferrothorn comes out, which can definitely take this Mon on. I gotta keep this out of range of a Scarf Ice Beam, so I gotta go Kyurem. On Leech Seed. Okay, I'll double to Lopunny right here. Maybe this thing saving for Sack Fodder could actually end up mattering later. He's gonna protect, yeah. So now what I can do is Fake Out, I think. He's definitely Scarf Staraptor, and I need to keep Magearna healthy. If Magearna's left against the last two, I think I can 1v1 them. So honestly, I'm gonna Fake Out right here, as he's going to do that. Now what I'll do is go ahead and Power Up Punch on the Protect. And then I high jump kick. It's like really big 50-50s right now, because if I high jump kick and he doesn't protect, I pretty much win the game. I'm gonna Power Up Punch. I think he protects every time, or switches out. He got it. Had I high jump kicked right there, we might have been able to win. Alright, what's my last hope right here? I think I got a defog for... Nah, he wins. I have to go out into this, spam HP Fire, and then maybe try to win that way. He goes ahead and he's definitely protecting right here, so I'm going to sack off. I'm going to go Tapu Koko to weaken. Yeah, now I'll just go ahead and Volt out, put him in range of my next HP Fire. We might be fine, actually, assuming Magearna can take on some attacks. Alright, so I'm going to Volt out right here, and bring in my Kyurem and sack that to the rocks. And now what I do right here is go out into Magearna. He's definitely protecting again, but I just gotta stay in. And HP Fire. Right, is this a roll? I did 48 last time. Okay, if we knock him out right here, we might be good to go. Because I know it's Scarf Staraptor. He's actually gonna go Gran. Gran won't be able to knock me out unless it is actually not Scarf and it's Z Dig. But I Flare Cannon every time. Is he gonna double back to Ferrothorn? I really want to catch... We still have a chance right here. I've gotten every 50-50 wrong with the high jump kick and all the Leech Seeds. I'm Flare Cannoning. He goes for that and misses, which is definitely good for me. We might actually be able to win with this, because he has to go Ferrothorn. I just go Tapu Koko and spam T-Bolt. Goes right for Leech. Alright, my next play is actually to Volt out into Magearna. No, actually, I can't let Magearna get Leech Seed into range of the other thing. Okay, I just go to T-Bolt until I die. T-Bolt until I faint. And then I go Magearna, click the attack twice, and maybe win. Because that's actually not doing bad damage. Alright, there's no point in preserving this. He's going to get nothing back from Leech Seed. So it's going to come down to whether Magearna can 1v1 the rest of his team, which I think it might be able to. Hidden Power Fire right here. I mean, either way, we got the Togekiss off on the Tran, which is cool. But I just feel like I misplayed with my Lops so bad. Alright, so he protects you every time. There's no reason not to. Do I try to predict that thing coming in? I think he has it. Yeah, he definitely wins. Because he definitely lives the hit. He's actually going to go out into that, which is a good play, I guess. I just Flare Cannon, and he's going to knock me out right here. So I'll try to get the GG ready in the chat. But he's definitely going to be able to go for close combat and win, yeah. So definitely outplayed me right there. We unfortunately got all the 50-50s wrong. Had I had jump kicked into that Ferrothorn the turn he didn't go for Protect, we might have been able to win, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you play Mons. But it's alright. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, got another game right here. Unfortunately, we're 0-2, but our 2 losses have actually been alright games. And I'm definitely going to try to turn this around now, maybe at least try to get it back up to an even record by the time we finish. So I'm going to go ahead and lead off here with Lopunny on Smeargle. Yeah, and I just Fake Out every time. And then I just return it. He's going to go Mew, which is definitely the play he should do. I can just go Togekiss on this and then Nasty Plot, but I don't want to... It might be a little premature. I can also go Landorus. Landorus actually does some work right here. He doesn't have good EQ switch-ins, so not that. I think he'll Will-O-Wisp, so I'll just go Togekiss. Yeah, there's the Wisp. And what this will allow me to do right here is Nasty Plot up. It's actually faster than me, but we'll live another one, which is the good thing right now. And I can just go ahead and Air Slash. I want to Aura Sphere predicting Magnezone because that might be Scarf Magnezone. Could definitely see that, but I need to get the +2 Air Slash off on this. So don't freeze. Actually, he can't freeze me. And we do a very sizable chunk to that thing. Put that in range of a lot of our attacks. I'm just going to go ahead and Air Slash again. He just Ice Beams. Doesn't Kyurem just get a kill? The problem is if I go Kyurem, then he's going to bring in Smeargle after and get his thing. So do I just hope Mega Lopunny's Fake Out into attacks can kill this? No. I go Tapu Koko every time and just click T-Bolt. Because even if Magearna, I mean, even if Tangrowth comes out, I just Volt out into Lando and get a Brox. And there's really not a lot he can do about that, so that's what I'm going to do. We actually get a pretty cool para on Tangrowth. It's not really going to matter unless he gets fully paralyzed, though, since I'm pretty sure our entire team outspeeds. So I just go Lando right here on the knock. Do I Stealth Rocks up, or do I U-turn out predicting Mew or the other thing? I'm going to Stealth Rocks up. He goes Mew, so this will be able to recover, but I'm actually hoping he just Ice Beams right here. He's going to Soft Boil, which is fine. I go Kyurem now and get a kill. And we broke Smeargle's thingy, so he definitely misplayed right there, because I get to Sub-Zero Slammer right here and guaranteed get a kill. It's definitely knocking this thing out. And now he's really weak to my Lopunny. He's really weak to... He can't get up Webs or Rocks at Smeargle because that just goes down when it comes out. Yeah, he has to go Gren right here, and Gren doesn't knock me out with anything, so I just Fusion Bolt. He's going for the Scald Burn and gets it. Why is he running Scald Greninja? That's fine though, it's whatever. Was that Life Orb? It wasn't. I guess I can Fusion Bolt again. Definitely unfortunate with the burn right there. We would have pretty much won had he not burnt, but we knocked that out. Now he has to go either... I think he has to go Mega Pinsir. In which case I'll just sack off Lando. Lando outspeeded Smeargle, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not though. But at this point we should be able to win this game. He goes Smeargle now, which... I do carry Ice Beam. I might not be able to knock him out. Yeah, it does live it. It's because of the burn. I would have been able to Fusion Bolt to knock it out. But he gets up his Webs, which... Honestly, I don't know if a Webs pressure is going to matter. Because Ice Beam here every time, knock that out. Now he goes Mega Pinsir for sure. Mega Pinsir might be able to win for him, actually. Possibly, because I have to stand right here. I don't have to, actually. This mon can actually beat the last two Pokemon. So what I feel is a less valuable Pokemon, maybe Magearna. But if he SDs up, I can't let that happen, so I just Ice Beam. Goes right for Frustration. I knew he would, but I couldn't do anything else. Now what I can do is go... I can't go Koko in case he has Earthquake. Magearna should be able to take a hit, though. It definitely lives in Earthquake, so I'll go Magearna. I'll go ahead and Volt out right here. And then Mega Pinsir is going to be taking 50% when it comes back in, which I think is the big thing. Actually, it's going to be going down next time, so that's good. We can go Lopunny now. Fake Out will be able to knock this thing out from 17, I think. Mega Pinsir has good defense, but, like, yeah, it goes down. And he's going to go ahead and forfeit right there. So, while the burn definitely sucked because he was able to get up Webs and definitely do something with Mega Pinsir, we were able to pressure his team with the remaining of our Pokemon. So, we're able to pick up our first one. I'll drop a GG in the chat, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we finally have a win under our belt, and this guy's team is just Threats, which is pretty scary. I mean, Mega Pinsir plus Kyurem-Black, Diggersby, which just gets a kill every time it comes out. I guess we have defensive Lando. I think he leads Victini, so I'll go ahead and lead off here with my... What do I anti-lead Victini with? Huh? Kyurem? Kyurem can maybe do that. He leads Rotom-Wash, which probably Will-O-Wisps me right here. I don't want to take it on this. I'm just going to go out here into my Tapu Koko. No point in letting this get Will-O-Wisp right now. That would be stupid. He's going to double out into Diggersby. Why is this thing in so early? I'm going to double to Lando. He clicks EQ or return. Lando is able to eat that hit up. And I can just go ahead and U-turn out on the incoming Rotom. Which is good. And now I can bring in Tapu Koko. And honestly, I'm just going to Volt out right here. I don't think you go hard back into Diggersby. That would be a very questionable play. Just because that thing needs to be at full health to take on Mega Lopunny's Fake Out. But it actually doesn't really... Actually, he could switch that in right here for free. Maybe he's expecting Grass Knot. Grass Knot probably does nothing to Rotom though, so... Same kind of scenario. It's a 50-50. Do I HP Ice as Diggersby comes in, or do I just Volt out? If I Volt out and he stays in, I'm going Magearna. But Magearna could be useful against Kyurem-Black if he does go Diggersby. That's whatever. I'll go Lando now. He gets to click return again. Alright, I'm going to U-turn out again. Do I get up a rocks this time? I'm going to get up a rocks because it's kind of the same scenario. He's going to knock me out that time, which is really good for me because I get to keep up a rocks. And now what I can do is just go Kyurem, I think. Kyurem definitely takes a -1 quick attack. And it'll allow me to just go ahead and Earth Power right here, I think. Or Ice Beam's probably the better play. He's going to quick attack for damage, yeah. Now Keldeo can come out. I have a Togekiss, though. So it's another 50-50. Does he Secret Sword or Scald? I think he Secret Swords first. And then Scalds. I really think that should be the play he makes, but let's see what he does. He could also go Victini, in which case I'll be forced to stay in, just expecting it to be C-Celebrate. Because I would need to get off any damage that I can. If he goes Kyurem, I just risk the Speed Tie with the Icium Z. If he goes Pinsir, because I don't have switch-ins, I need to keep Magearna healthy for Keldeo as a failsafe. As well as maybe to take a hit for Mega Pinsir. He's really debating this. He does go Keldeo. It's a 50-50. Do I go Togekiss or not? I'm Fusion Bolting. He's going to Icy Wind, yeah. I wasn't going Togekiss. I would love to keep Togekiss at full health, and we get that play right. So we make an aggressive play, and it does work out for us. I mean, I'm playing an offensive team, and he's playing an offensive team. So we both need to make aggressive plays to try to stay ahead. Let's see what he does here. He can go Kyurem now, and will be able to win the Speed Tie. But he'll have to burn his Z move to knock me out anyways. Or unless he has Draco Meteor or Dragon Claw. Victini comes out. I'll just Earth Power this. I'm assuming it's Z Celebrate. Yeah, that won't be able to win with the combination of my attacks. We actually get a crit through that. I'm pretty sure Fake Out Pressure would have been able to do it. And Magearna definitely lived a 1 Searing Shot. Like it's AV. But now I go Lopunny right here. I just Fake Out. So while the crit definitely sucked, because I probably would have had to sack a ton of health on my Magearna, I'm pretty sure with the Earth Power damage, Magearna damage, and Fake Out, we would have knocked it out anyway. But we definitely kind of got fortunate right there. Togekiss probably lived a hit too, to be honest, because, well, that is a really strong stored power. Togekiss has, I think, base 100 something defense. Spit F, yeah, 115, yeah. Togekiss definitely ate one. I might have to run that calculator. I'm kind of curious now. Alright, Magearna can kind of win at this point. Same with Tapu Koko. Is it Scarf KB? Alright, well, first of all, there's no point in staying in. Unless I want to try to go for the power-up punch, and I'll just go Togekiss. He gets to Volt out into Kyurem, but that doesn't really accomplish him much, because he'll knock me out, and then I just go back to Lopunny, high jump kick for a kill. Does Lopunny take 1 quick attack for Mega Pinsir? Mega Pinsir. We do get a quick attack, which is cool. Let's see what he does here, though. There's a lawnmower outside, going off outside my house right now. I apologize if the mic is picking that up, but hopefully it's not. Let's see what he does right here, though. I think why is he debating this? You go Kyurem. I mean, I guess he could go Pinsir, but that just gives me a kill with Koko. Yeah, you go Kyurem every time. Alright, if he's like Adamant or Modest Kyurem, we actually outspeed this. There's a nice beam to knock me out. Alright, I can go out into Lopunny right now. Go right for the high jump kick. Actually, Power Punch is probably a good play too. Because after I get the Power Punch damage off, Tapu Koko kind of wins anyway. And I don't risk missing. No, I just return. Because he has to go Rotom. I just return this. And there's no point in losing to the... There's no point in not letting Mega Lopunny win, basically, and Tapu Koko. So he goes Mega Pinsir right here. I can go ahead and return right here. I mean, this mon wins after a bit of damage. I can get that damage off with Magearna. But I think we're going to go for the game with Tapu Koko. So he's going to quick attack, and that won't be able to knock me out. And that puts him in range of Fake Out, yeah. So now I just sack off Magearna. And we will be able to win the game. Actually, if it was Scarf Kyurem-Black, no, I wouldn't have been able to ohko my Tapu Koko with anything. So I just Volt out. No point in him keeping this because it does die to the Stealth Rocks, so we should be fine. Actually, I think Tapu Koko was the play because Magearna is my most reliable check to Kyurem-Black every time, so. But either way, because he quick attacked, we should be fine. If he Earthquaked right there, assuming he would have 2-hit KO'd us, I go Tapu Koko. He quick attacks for chip, but then he still won't be able to win with Kyurem. So let's see what he does. He should just Earthquake right here again if he has it. He showed Earthquake, right? No, I only showed Return. No, I showed Return. He's in a close combat, so that's the coverage he's opting to go for. I'll just go Mega Lopunny. And we should be good to go. Because we just fake out a few times and then knock him out with Tapu Koko. Yeah, Magearna being weakened would not have made a difference, for sure. Definitely did not matter. Let's see what he does here. He has to go Kyurem-Black. He's going to run the timer. If it takes a while, I'll just cut until he makes a play. He sends out the Kyurem. Okay, good. And now I'll just high jump kick. He has Scarf Earth Power, but as I said, Magearna will be able to live this attack. He would have to crit my Tapu Koko too. Why did I fake out? I definitely should have faked out. We were able to live that. That was a crit too, and it did 35, but we're able to Flare Cannon right there and knock that Mokogon out, which is definitely very cool. Got a little bit close to the end right there, but we have evened out our record, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, got another game right here. I've been seeing so much Breloom on the ladder, but this guy's team is just threats. I'm going to lead off with Tapu Koko, as he's going to lead off with his Victini, which is totally fine with me. I'll just go ahead and Volt Switch out on this thing. I think he might go hard Lando, but he's going to stand right there. It is Assault Vest Victini, it looks like. Alright, do I need Magearna healthy for anything? Not necessarily. No, I don't. Magearna can come out right here. It actually takes 2 blue flares too. And I can just Volt Switch out again. I don't think he goes hard. Yeah, we lived that. He got a higher roll that time. Definitely pretty scary. Okay, I can go Lopunny now and just deal with this Pokemon. Unfortunate that our Magearna had to take a bit of damage, but he's going to go Lando. Is it Helmet? It's not Helmet. Got a nice fake out crit. Am I willing to trade Landos with him? No, I think I'll just sack Magearna. But if he gets up rocks, then I want to get up my own. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't mind taking it. If he has HP Ice, it is what it is. He might actually be Explosion too, I guess. He could go Rotom. But rocks are really detrimental to his team, and he's going to U-turn out into probably Rotom right here. He takes Helmet. And we should be able to U-turn out on Rotom, I think. No, I want to keep Landorus healthy, so I'll just hard switch on the off chance it's like Scarf or Fast Rotom. But rocks are going to be really key. I think he's forced to defog. Goes Victini right now. Alright, I'll go ahead and sack off my Magearna to this. And now what this will allow me to do is just bring out Mega Lopunny and click Return, I think. Really allows me to do anything. I can go Tapu Koko as well. But I don't want to play around with the 50-50s with the Lando, so I'll just go Lopunny. Go ahead and hit that Return. Get a nice kill right now. We should be able to... I don't think it's Scarf Rocks on the Lando. So we're able to get rid of Victini right there. I'm assuming Breloom comes out. Which I gotta switch out against. I can high jump kick right here. But no, there's no point in doing that. Togekiss can check this pretty easily. Even if he SDs up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and... There's not really a Pokemon on my team that's worth sacking right now. I can sack off Kyurem. But Kyurem can switch into Rotom pretty easily, and Lando. Do I still just go Lando right here? I don't want to get swept by Scarf Double Edge, that's the thing. So no, I'm not sacking off Lando, I'm not sacking off Togekiss. I'm just gonna go hard Togekiss. Like, what is he doing to me? Mach Punch, yeah, we're able to take that attack right there. And there's no reason for me to not Air Slash. And just knock that thing out, yeah. So we get rid of Breloom right there. Goes out into his Charizard. Is this Zarda Y or Zarda X? I can just Air Slash right here. It is Zarda Y, so... I just wanted this thing for the Breloom. He's going to miss the Fire Blast. That would have knocked me out. But he still has another chance to do that, I guess. He might actually have Roost, too. He goes Rotom now. Which I guess he's just going to try to go for Defog and try to win with something else. Do we outspeed this? We'll outspeed this. I'll Nasty Plot. Goes for Volt. So now he's forced out into a Pokemon that outspeeds me, which is Staraptor. So Staraptor comes out. We'll just Air Slash. No point in preserving this. I just wanted to force this mon out. Have it take some recoil right there. And now I can go Landorus T. Go ahead and U-turn out for free. He's going for a game with Scarf Staraptor, so this, I'm not switching in Lando anymore. Tapu Koko gets a kill because it's not Scarf Lando. It shouldn't be Scarf Lando on that team. Kyurem can come in too, but that just invites in... Wait, Zarda's weakened. Never mind. Alright, Kyurem should be able to come in here and just do some work. I just Earth Power. It probably doesn't knock this out because of our minimal special attack investment. But it's not too big of a deal. We'll get some damage off, and then pretty much Lopunny plus Koko will win. That did absolutely nothing. Defogs the hazards away. That's actually kind of scary. But I still don't think we can lose. I'll just Fusion Bolt right here. Unless it's really Scarf Lando, but Fusion Bolt right there, knock that out. Goes hard Charizard. Can't sack off Lando, can't sack off Lop, and definitely can't sack off Tapu Koko, so I just stay in. And Ice Beam. Hits that Fire Blast, which is good for him. Now I can go Lopunny. Go ahead and hit to Power Punch to do 11. Now my player's return in case he chokes and goes Staraptor. And I think the return is my way to 2-hit KO Landers from that percentage too. Probably. But I think between Fake Out Pressure and Rocky Helmet damage, there's no way we lose to Staraptor, which is the thing that I'm worried about right now. So he has to pick a sack, assuming Lando goes down to 2 of these, which, if it's defensive Lando, it probably lives too. But then I'm pretty sure he has to predict anyway. Alright, he might be thinking this is a 50-50. My play is always return. No point in Power Up Punching. Unless Power Up Punch into return does in fact KO Lando, but if he chokes and goes Staraptor, that's why I'm making this play. Alright, he gives me the Zard. Good, that thing goes down, Staraptor comes out. I just go Lando for Helmet and put this thing in range of my thing. Goes right for Double Edge. That's fine. I don't want to get swept by random Scarfy Q. I don't know if we saw an item earlier. We might have saw an item, and I just missed it. But now that we have the Intimidate off, I'll U-turn out. Yeah, we're able to live that hit. Go Tapu Koko. Now we'll go Lopunny first. Fake Out into return. I don't think there's a single move he can lock himself into, so I'll just Fake Out right here. Get a bit of damage off. It is defensive, it looks like, but he doesn't show leftovers, so what is it? Is it Rock Polish? Don't be Rock. Actually, I don't think that matters either, because we just Fake Out it a few times. Yeah, he's Z-move, but now we go Tapu Koko, and we will be able to HP Ice and knock that out. So I'll drop a GG in the chat right there. We're able to pick up the win and move on to, I think that was a 4-2 live actually. We managed to bring it back pretty well. I think it was 4-2 or 3-2, one of that. But once again, the team is down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me. Once again, if you are new, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, so that way you don't miss out on any competitive Pokemon content. And I'll see you next time. Later.